Get ready to step up and level up in 2022. Step Up Conference 2022 gain strategies for exponential growth in life, business, and career.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome to the Step Up Conference. Get ready to step up and level up in 2022. Step Up Conference 2022 gain strategies for exponential growth in life, business, and career.
Would you like to level up in 2022, aka bam bam and chill with the big boys? Wow, your response was so loud!
It's the beginning of a new year, and so many people are actually looking for how to crush their goals, their financial goals, their life goals, their business goals, their career goals.
What will it mean for you if you have more customers and you make more money in your business? You have more revenue. Would that mean that your business will step up?
Of all the lasting changes the coronavirus pandemic brought to the world, a new way of working will arguably have the most significant impact.
Technology and the internet has definitely changed the way we do business. But as much as things change, there are things that can never change, like principles.
Yet, even as the world returns to a new version of normal and embraces hybrid working, that's a mix of at home and in-office working, we will see the same pattern repeat itself.
I invite you to the Step Up Conference 2022.
Starting from the January 28th to the 30th of January 2022.
The good news is that at the Step Up Conference, career coaches and experts will share insights on productivity enhancing strategies and how to develop the requisite agility to thrive in this new world of work.
In my session, I'm going to be sharing with you the 10 principles that as an entrepreneur you can use to grow your business, build brand visibility, and of course, make more money in 2022.
Specifically, I'm going to be speaking about business. How do you penetrate your market without permission? So I'm going to talk about three things in particular. We're going to be discussing around three pillars, right? People, product, and business strategy.
You don't have to go this journey alone. Go with people that know the way. Go with people that understand the strategies that can help you.
And will help you level up across your career, finances, business, and life in general. At the end of this conference and in my session, you will leave with an informed mindset, an awakened potential, but more importantly, the confidence to step up. Make it a date with us for the Step Up Conference. See you at the top!
Step Up Conference 2022.
Amazing! To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Come on, join me. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Oh my goodness! Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, depending on where you are joining us from today. It is another wonderful time, an amazing session. Day two, the night session is here. Come on, if you are here with us, drop the fire emoji at the comment section. The morning session was, explosive. This night, oh my goodness, you need to hire a truckload of fire extinguishers because the roof is about to blow away. Oh my goodness, drop that fire emoji. I want to see it. I'm going to end this show if I don't see anything in the comment section. Come on, give it to me. I want to see it. If you have been blessed for the past 2 days, this is the second day. Drop that fire emoji, at the comment section. I remain your humble host, okay, Stephanie Shacks. Ikoro, yes, I see it all. Thank you so much. All right, now I have the power to continue. I would have shut down this whole streaming. All right. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Halloween is another amazing time. This time around, who loves money? Who loves money? Can you guess? I smell money everywhere. I smell money. But before you get this money, your mindset has to be right. I'm giving you an expo to something. Your mindset has to be. I'm sure you don't even know, you don't even grab what I'm talking about. Come on. The Abundance Queen is in the house. We have so many guest speakers, about 2 guest speakers for you tonight. But just hang on, calm down, all right? We'll unleash them, unleash them like it's hot. Now, before we bring my first guest, to this Step Up Conference 2022. Can I ask you one question? Who did you share the link with? Yes. The www.stepupconference.xyz. Who did you share it with? You're meant to invite your friends, your colleagues, your village people. Remember, your friends, your enemy, even your pastor is supposed to be here watching this conference, right? Did you share it? I love you. I'm blowing kisses if you did. Right now, the next thing we do is the Jimmy Tewe YouTube channel. Did you click the subscribe button? Did you? Now, promise me you will do that right away. Just stay where you are. Click the subscribe button because you are with us, all the way, so that you don't miss out on any vital information, right? Okay, we are about to turn up the heat. Oh my goodness, I need my hanky. Where is my hanky? Because already I am sweating. I can't wait to share with us, what we have today. If you were here in the morning, you would testify. Oh my goodness, did you hear Code BSO speak? Oh my goodness. Did you get the formula? The MSC. Remember, the mentorship, the coaching, and the sponsor. If you were not here, I'm sorry, you wouldn't understand this language. Now, did you hear JT Oshoke speak? Oh my goodness, the career people were blessed. I'm sorry if you missed, but don't worry, we got you. There are other people loaded, here waiting to, share from their wealth of knowledge. So stay right where you are. Don't move a muscle. Yes, don't drink no water. This is not the time for drinking water. This is the time of bringing out your pen and paper, and we are ready to kickstart this show. Now, before I bring my first guest, Oludayo Adeniyi, the Abundance Queen. When you hear Oludayo, is abundance, it's raining money everywhere. Oh my goodness. And here, before I bring her, okay, stay with me till we go for a short break.
Get ready to step up and level up in 2022. Step Up Conference 2022 gain strategies for exponential growth in life, business, and career. Oludayo Adeniyi. Oludayo Adeniyi, also known as the Abundance Queen, is a mindset and wealth coach, a certified result and performance consultant, and also a certified knowledge broker with Tony Robbins and Dean Grazio. Oludayo is the founder of Wealth Masters and a firm believer that everyone deserves abundance and shouldn't settle for less. She helps professionals and entrepreneurs develop the right mindset and skill set to effectively manage, master, and multiply money so that they can live their best lives. Oludayo will be speaking at the Step Up Conference. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Oludayo Adeniyi.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? I am super excited to be here with you today. If you can hear me, drop some emojis in the chat box. Drop some emojis there, drop some fires there. Let me know you're ready for today. I'm excited. I don't know. Let me feel the energy in the house. I need to feel the energy in the house. We're talking about money. Do I have anyone in here that loves money? that loves money. I love money. Money loves me. Money flows to me in increasing measures daily. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Wahoo! I can feel the energy in the house. Yes, I know everyone here is with me. You are with me today. And we're going to be going on a journey together. I'm going to be sharing with us 7 biggest money mistakes to avoid in 2022. Thank you so much, Oge, for the wonderful introduction. Amazing speakers that we've had. Yesterday was explosive. This morning was, phenomenal. We have amazing people in the house, global speakers, in here today, and they're sharing so much from the wealth of experience that they have. And I'm privileged to be here with you today, sharing from my wealth of experience. It's a privilege, and I don't take it for granted. Many thanks to Jimmy Tewe for making this happen. I'm excited, and I will go straight to the point. Like I said, we're going to be talking about 7 biggest money mistakes to avoid in 2022. Why is this topic important? I'm sure you want to step up in your finances. I'm sure you want to crush your goal for 2022. You are full of expectation. You are full of excitement. You want to be able to achieve much more. You want to have big results in your finances. But it is important for us to talk about this, because where you are right now in your finances is as a result of the past decisions that you have made. And where you're going to be in the future is also going to be based on the result, on the decisions that you're going to make today. So we need to be careful the decisions that we make. We need to have more information. We need to be able to have more knowledge. When you are informed, it helps you a lot so you don't become financially deformed. That is why you're on this platform. That is why Step Up is important, because I believe everyone here is wise. Everyone here is wise, and you are here to get the necessary information, like I said, so you don't become financially deformed in 2022. That will be a casualty, and we don't want that to happen. So I'm going to go straight to the point right now. I'm going to talk about the first step. The first thing I'm going to talk about today is using only return on investment to assess the credibility of a potential investment. I'm sure so many people are here. As I talk about this mistake, don't be angry. Just take it, swallow it. This is, I'm sharing with you based on my experience and the experiences of people that have been privileged to coach. The most important thing is realizing your mistake and making the necessary adjustment. So, like I said, mistake number 1, using return on investment to assess the credibility of an investment. Am I talking to someone in the house? I'm sure you are there. A lot of people see investment opportunities and they tell you, oh, it's going to pay you 50%. It's going to pay you 40%. It's going to pay you 100%. And they're excited. They put in their monies. They don't consider the risk element that is involved. And at the end of the day, you hear people say, oh, I got scammed. Wow, you were not scammed. You had greed in your inside. It just revealed what was in your inside. This was one of the things I actually used to help myself when I found myself in this situation. The truth about it is this. A lot of us are in this situation because nobody really taught us about money. Nobody taught us in the school. A lot of us had to do trial and error. Right? Now we are fortunate that we're in the digital world where there's so much information where we're learning right now. But it has been trial and error for everyone. Nobody is really taking time to say, this is how to do this. This is how to do that. But we're learning. So you make mistakes. But you need to understand that you cannot continue making these mistakes anymore. There has to be a change. There has to be, you have to realize this and be able to change it and become better. So don't use only return on investment to evaluate the credibility of an investment, because the higher the returns, the higher the risk that is involved. So you need to ask yourself, if I'm investing in this, am I ready to face the risk, the potential risk that will come with it? Am I ready to lose this money? If I lose this money, what will happen to me? So you have to factor in all of these things before you actually put your money into any investment. Please don't be cajoled by return on investment. A lot of people have lost money, and a lot of people are still losing money today. And a time will come where you will lose all your capital and you won't have money to actually invest for yourself again. And this will be a very, very bad situation for you to find yourself. Then the second thing I will talk about is that the second mistake, the belief that it is the volume of activities that you engage in that will determine how much money you make. This is a lie. Oh. This is a big mistake. You know, like that song say, kitty kitty, kete kata. That thing does not add to money. Oh. It is not the volume of activities. A lot of people are stretching themselves. A lot of people are hustling. A lot of people are under undue pressure. Why? Because they think that is how to make money. You know, money is 80% psychological and 20% your activities or your strategies. A lot of people fail at this. We think that money is just about the physical. Money starts from within. It is mind over activities. You need to understand that. That is why there is a lot of struggles. If you are not wealthy within, if you don't settle down inside of you, you will only continue to struggle on the outside. And like they say, the more you are running after the money, the more the money will be running away from you. And that is the situation of a lot of people today. You need to calm down. You need to understand that your paradigm has to shift. You need to focus on what is important, which is your mind. Invest in yourself. Read books. Attend programs to expose you. Don't live under the lies that nobody taught me about money. Fine, we have all been there. But this is now time for you to take charge and work on yourself and read books, attend conferences, expose your mind and focus on what is key. You will discover that money will flow to you just with ease because you are in a state where your mind is expanded, where you are dealing with the most important thing, like Pareto's principle. You deal with the 80%, the other 20 will be taken care of. By the time you begin to do activities, you will discover that the activities you do will bring you results. So please don't get carried away. It is not by the volume of activities that you do. You need to relax and have a plan. You need to relax and have a plan. This is very, very critical. Then the third mistake I will talk about is not saving because you think what you earn is little according to you. A lot of people say, my money is not enough, so how can I save? Wow, if you use your 10 fingers to eat, can you see me? If I'm using my 10 fingers to eat, what do I have left? Nothing. A lot of people are hitting their future because of this. You can't continue to live like that. You can't continue to tell yourself this lie and continue to make this mistake. You know, there's nobody, if you ask anybody today, is what you are earning sufficient for you? They will say no. Even Dangote is looking for more money. Do you understand? So, but we still have to make do with what we have. You need to plan with what you have. If you cannot save with the little, you cannot have more. Imagine a farmer who has a farm, he makes his harvest, and then from his harvest, he eats up everything. He didn't set aside a part for him to be able to invest and make another harvest. Where will the harvest come from? That is the same thing. The income you earn is a seed. It is not all meant to be squandered. It is meant to be sown back so that it can produce much more fruit for you. So you put that seed down. What happens? It produces the tree. It produces the fruit. You have no harvest, and you keep repeating that process. I remember a time in my life where I had to save 50% of my income. I had to put it aside. I was faced with a situation where I needed to do that. And you know, I would always say to myself that my money wasn't sufficient for me. But do you know that when I started setting aside that 50%, from that 50%, I had more to save. I could take care of myself. And that taught me that truly it is discipline that we truly need. And if you don't have this discipline now, when your finances are little, you can never have it when your finances are big. And it won't even happen. You need to understand that maturity is the ability to delay gratification. You must be able to delay the pleasures of now for the joy of tomorrow. If you are having challenges, automate your savings. Automate your savings. Save at least a minimum of 10%. But I always say to people, your plan should determine what you save. I was saving 50% at some point. You may have to save 20. It is your plan, but automate your savings. You have to do that. This is very, very important. You have to. Nobody will do this for you. You have to. If you desire a greater future tomorrow, if you want to step up in your finances, you need to do this. Then the number 4 mistake I will talk about is not setting the right expectation. Yes, a lot of people, especially family people, don't set the right expectation for their families. Like we're at the beginning of the year right now, one of the great things to do would have been to share your goals with your family members. A lot of people will say, oh, I can't share with my wife. No. I don't want her to know what I'm doing. And that is why they continue to put unnecessary pressures on you, because they don't even know where you stand. You don't even know where you stand. This applies to both men and women. You need to be able to talk about your plans. These are the things that I want to do. This is where I am. This is what I'm aiming at. Then you will share with them also what is in it for them. A friend of mine did something that I can never forget. She had a financial target that she was looking at, and she had a daughter. And it will cost her a bit of sacrifice. So she called the daughter and said to her, this is what mommy is trying to do. It's going to cost us some things right now, but I want you to understand that when this happens, I'm going to take you on a trip to the US. Do you know that this lady our child was so excited? Our child became her mother's accountability partner, always reminding her, mommy, how far are we on our goals? Is everything okay? Are you all right? And when she achieved that goal, she took her to the US as promised. Let me tell you something. Wealth cannot be achieved in isolation. Carry your loved ones along so that you are not under undue pressure. This is important. Number 5, the fear of missing out. FOMO. You people have this feeling that they are missing out on something. Oh, the grass is greener at the other side. These people are doing better. There's something that I am missing. That is a feeling of scarcity. It's a scarcity mindset. And it is a mistake you need to avoid. I have an affirmation that I say this to myself. Everything that I need to know is revealed to me at the right time. I can't miss out on anything. It is important that you understand that you cannot be wealthy from a scarcity mindset. You cannot be wealthy from a scarcity mindset. You need to tell yourself that everything I need is at my disposal. You can't lose anything because you are abundant. Abundance is your birthright, and that is who you are. You cannot have anything short of that. It is a mindset. So don't live in that lie. Then number 6, investing in liabilities are not assets. A lot of people do that. What are liabilities? Things that take money out of your pocket. And assets are things that put money in your pocket. So many people invest in things that take money away from them. And at the end of the day, they are broke. But do you know what the rich do? The rich would always invest in assets. I remember the story of Otedola when he bought those Ferraris for his children. And a lot of people were celebrating it. And I read it somewhere that he bought those Ferraris from the profit from his assets. But do you know what? A poor man will fund his luxuries from his income, from his capital, whereas a wealthy person will fund his luxuries from his assets. If you don't have assets, then don't subject yourself to some level of luxuries. Plan yourself. I'm not saying don't live life a good life. I love good things. People that know me know I love good things. I like to have a great life, but you need to plan it such that you are not spending everything on liabilities. Very, very critical. Then number 7, elevating your lifestyle as soon as you get a raise. I know I'm talking to some people in here. You get a raise in your salary, or you do a business and you just hit it big, and the next moment you are spending that increase. I learned that at a very young, at an earlier stage of my life with one of my mentors. Anytime you have an increase, set it aside, because you know what? Your expenses will always rise to meet your income. It will always rise to meet your income. So if you are not careful, you will get to a point where even the increase does not make any sense. So you need to set that increase apart and look for ways to multiply it. It is very, very, very important. Do not, You do not compare yourself with other people. This is one of the problems that people have. Follow your lane. You know what you are doing. At the end of the day, people will come to celebrate you. And I'm going to conclude with the story of the $5. You know, with the story of the dollars, the parable in the dollars in the Bible. You know, a master called his first, gave him $5, gave the second one $3, gave the last one $1. He went away for a while, and when he came back, he said to them, the one with the 5 brought 10, the one with the 3 brought 6, the one with the 1 hid it and said, I hid it, I didn't even do anything about it. And the master said they should cast him into utter darkness. And I liken that utter darkness as financial crisis, financial struggles. And it dawned on me some few years back that Dayo, this guy actually hid what he had. He didn't lose it. He kept it. But the master said they should cast him into utter darkness. What about me and you? That all the resources that has been committed into our hands, we just squander them, we lavish them, we don't pay attention to them. This could be the reason why a lot of people could be in financial hell or financial struggles today. I'm not saying that you will not make mistakes, but when you have the consciousness that the wealth that you have or that the money that you have is a resource that is committed to you, then you will consciously become a faithful steward of the money that you have. You become a faithful steward of the resources that has been committed into your hands. Before you put your money into something, you would think about it. You would ask yourself, will this bring returns for me? Even when you make mistakes, you are not going to continue to make those mistakes because mistake is inevitable on our path to success. So I want to ask you tonight as I close, are you a faithful steward of the resources that have been committed to your hands? You can be that 5 that multiplied it to 10. You can be that 3 that multiplied it to 6. Do you understand? And not that, even that 1 that buried is better than a lot of us because he still kept everything intact. Are you faithful with the resources that has been committed to your hands? I want us to be a lot more. I'd like us to be a lot more deliberate about this. Think through these mistakes and know which one that affects you. Know which one that applies to you and begin to make the changes that will help you become better. I say to you that you are abundant. You are God's highest form of creation on earth. Money flows to you in increasing measures. Every day, money loves you. Say to yourself, say those powerful words to yourself every day. Don't let the scarcity in the world limit you. I want you to know today that abundance is your birthright and you don't settle for anything less. I remain yours, Oludayo Adeniyi, the Abundance Queen. Nice having you here. Thank you for this privilege to share with you today. Thank you so much and do have an amazing evening. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Everywhere is in flames. Somebody help me call. Is it 911? 911 is the police. Somebody help me call the fire service. A roof of the stream platform we are using is on fire. I mean, I'm not kidding, am I? I am not kidding. Oh my goodness, you are phenomenal. Now, if you felt the vibration, if you felt the impact of this wonderful masterclass, can you drop it? Okay, they are already giving you the standing ovation. Aha, be dropping it. I want to see it there. Come on, everybody. I want to see it there. Awesome. That is amazing. Come on. Thank you so much. Oludayo. That was Oludayo Adeniyi. Oh, my goodness. The Abundance Queen. You can, I don't even need to explain to you. You see what your enemies are missing? They would have collected some money from this thing now. But no, invite them. You have refused to invite them. Have you seen? It's your fault if people are tormenting you. It's your fault if your village people are disturbing you. It's your fault because they would have taken this thing from abundance queen straight from the heart, and people are still dropping, fire at the comment section, and it's amazing. They are saying the session was explosive. Thank you so much. Thank you, people, for being here. Thank you, Oludayo Adeni. That was a masterclass. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Did you see that? Woo! Okay, I need some water. Get me water, okay? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The 7, oh my goodness, money mistakes you have been making all this while, you and I. But everybody right now, put your hand on your chest and say, okay, there's one thing I know I am going with, even if I forget others. Now, abundance is my birthright. Say it with me. Abundance is my birthright. Come on, say it with me again. Abundance is my birthright. Who dare take it from me? Nobody, not even the devil, okay? Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Everywhere is fired up right now. Now, just in case you're joining us and you're wondering who is the lady before you, I still remain Oge Stephanie Shaxi Koro, your humble host, and you are watching the Step Up Conference 2022. And this is day 2, the second session. Did you miss the first session? That was in the morning. We had powerful speakers, like JT Oshoke, Coach BSO. They were dropping it like it's hot. And right about now, we just finished listening to Oludayo Adeni, the abundance queen and the mindset coach. Woo. Breathe, okay? Breathe. Okay, I hope you're breathing right there where you are right now. I know they are not breathing. Somebody's choking. I'm serious. People should get help. People at the comment section, they are choking. They're still dropping messages. Oh my goodness. People are distracting me. Come on, stop it. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. Now, before, just, when you thought that you have seen it all from the abundance queen, just when you thought that you have seen it all, the Step Up Conference, is that all you forgot? No way. We are loaded. The next person coming your way. Oh my goodness. What will I tell you to put on? Do you have a bulletproof? Okay, please borrow one because you are about to be shot. Boom. Yes, I said it. Just hang on. Okay, we're going on a short break, and when we come back, guess who will be on your screen? Guess what? Okay, just stay with me. Don't go nowhere. Don't move a muscle. Here we go.
Get ready to step up and level up in 2022. Step Up Conference 2022. Gain strategies for exponential growth in life, business, and career. Ayobami Oyewole. Ayobami Oyewole is a financial and investment analyst with over 12 years progressive experience. He is a chartered global management accountant, ACMA, CGMA from the Chartered Institute of Management Accountant, CIMA UK, with an MBA from Warwick Business School. Ayobami trains C-suite executives, CFOs, and CEOs to ace the CIMA exams. Ayobami will be speaking at the Step Up Conference. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Ayobami Oyewole.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you are listening from wherever you have tuned in. I'm glad to be with you today. It's a wonderful one. Woo! I'm still trying to shoot you, the way Oge said we should shoot, and It's been wonderful so far. I've been listening in, and Dayo has really broken a lot of tables. He has really said a whole lot of things about how we can become very disciplined. What are the money mistakes that we should avoid in 2022? And it's very, very, very important. It's very, very important that we avoid a lot of money mistakes that we have been making. So she has touched on a lot of things, and I don't want to touch on that. So what I will be speaking about this evening to you, not to take much of your time. It's evening where I am. It can be morning where you are. It can be afternoon, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is. You are about to gain some very, very useful, powerful insights today. And so what my own job today is for me to put everything into perspective. So everything that everyone has told you about, you have heard so much about business yesterday, you've heard so much about value, you heard so much about a lot of things, competition. I know we have a lot of business people in the house. I know we have a lot of employees as well, those people that are doing very well in their job and they really want to step it up. That's where I come from. So I'm going to be talking to you today about fret-free finance. I know someone will ask me, what's the meaning of fret-free finance? So I just intentionally use the FFF word there. It's the fret-free finance. So it simply means anxiety-free finance. A state where you no longer have to worry about money. A lot of times we worry about money. Let's be honest with ourselves. Almost for several years of our lives, we are worrying about money. But is there really a state where you get to where you really do not have to worry about money? Everybody has said a lot about all of those things yesterday, but I'm going to try to put them into perspective for you. Because guess what? I've noticed something from research, from talking to people, from consulting. Successful people, are you listening to me? Successful people value the process of being successful. They value the process of being successful. While the people that are not successful, the people that let me say, okay, they are losers or they are failures, or let me not call them losers or failures, but they are not successful, they overvalue the outcome. So you want $1 million now, you want 200 million naira or whatever amount it is, but your eyes are fixed on that amount and you neglect the process of getting there. So you overvalue the outcome, but you undervalue the process, which is very important. And that process is what I'm going to be taking us through today. A lot has been said about it since yesterday. And that's what I'm going to be taking us through today. My main goal for you today at the end of this session is for you to rocket your income. Somebody give me the rocket emoji in the comment section. So I want to see the rocket emoji. I want to see the rocket emoji. Someone give me the rocket emoji. My main goal for you today is to rocket your income. Your income must shoot up. Your income must shoot up. We are going to be very realistic about it. I'm not saying your income will shoot up by 200%. I'm not saying it will shoot up by 500%, but I'm going to be very realistic with you. It will have to shoot up from 25, 50% up to 100%. And that is my main goal for you today. So it is going to be very interactive. I want you to bring out your paper, your pen, whatever it is that you have, and I'm going to give you a workbook. I'm going to give you a workbook that you are going to work with. And at the end of 90 days, I'm expecting your feedback. And I'm so confident that your feedback will be positive at the end of 90 days. I'm expecting your feedback at the end of 90 days. So I'm going to give you a very important workbook. The process of getting to a state where you no longer have to worry about money, where you rocket your income, where you become a value magnet, it's a journey. And the most important thing is who you become in this journey, what you build in this journey. Number one thing you build is the strength of character. Number two is you become very thoughtful with your decision making. Oludayo has already mentioned to us how you can become very thoughtful in your decision making. And number three thing is you develop persistence. There are two key things that we're going to be talking about to rocket your income. Very, very simple. Two key things. Number one is value. Number one is value. Somebody say value. Somebody say value. Somebody say value. Thank you very much. I can still see the rocket emoji. Number one is value, and number two is visibility. See, if I want to summarize everything that everybody has been saying since yesterday, I'm going to put it in those two words: value and visibility. Value and visibility. So what we are going to try to do today is to give you a workbook. That's basically what I want to walk through. I'm going to give you some questions that I need you to answer honestly. And at the end, you are going to do this every week. Usually I give people this workbook and they work with it for 1 week. So it's something that they pay for. But I'm bringing it to you today, and you are going to work with this thing for 1 week. And you are going to continue to work with it every week for the next 90 days. And you come back, and I'm very positive you are going to have a significant change and increase in your life. Your income will rocket. It's a must. And it's just those two things, value and visibility. Let us start with value number one. I'm going to ask you some questions, and I need you to note them down. Bring out your pen and paper. I told you this is going to be very interactive. It's a workbook. So I need you to bring out your pen and your paper right now, whatever it is that you're using to take your notes right now. Now, the first section I'm going to be talking about is for the people that have a side hustle or a business. Remember, I told you there are two key things to rocket your income in 2022, to step it up in 2022. Value and what? Visibility. I'm going to deal with the first set of people now, people that have business. If you have a business right now, bring out your pen and paper. Number one is, who exactly does your side hustle or business serve? Describe your ideal customer for me. I want you to describe your ideal customer right now. Put it on paper, put it somewhere. You need to know who your customer is. What do they do when they wake up? What is their age? What is their demographics? Where do they stay? Where do they live? Some people's customers live in Ikorodu and they are busy focusing on people that are in VI. Some people's customers live in Ikeja and you are focusing on the people that are in Bariga. You need to know your customer, number one. A lot has been said about it yesterday. Emo talked a lot about it as well. But right now, I'm putting it into perspective for you. And I need you to put it into action because that is what will deliver the result. Number two is, what specific problem is your business solving for that ideal customer? It has to be solving a problem. You cannot have a business that is not solving one problem or the other. You are just kidding. You need to know the problem that your business is solving without wasting too much time. Number three, are you taking note? What pain is the key word, is the problem causing for your ideal customer? I need you to identify 3 ways it is affecting their lives. Just 3. Are you putting them down? Just 3. Number 1 is, who is your customer? Describe your ideal customer. Number 2 is, what specific problem is your business or your side hustle solving for that ideal customer? Identify it. Create like a box, like an Excel. Just begin to note it down. It's very important that you do this exercise. Number 3 is, what pain or problem is that? What pain is the problem causing for your ideal customer? What is their pain? What pain or problem is that? What pain is that problem causing for your ideal customer? Is it that they cannot sleep? That pain is causing them sleepless nights, or they do not have any savings, or they do not have a family, whatever it is, or they do not have education, or they cannot get a good job. That is the pain that the problem is causing for them. Number 4 now is, how does your product remove that pain? Describe it to me. When they use your product like paracetamol or Panadol, how does it remove their pain? How does it remove their pain? Number 5, how will their lives be transformed after using your product? Are you taking notes? How will their lives be transformed after using your product? Number 6, how much is that transformation worth to your customer and why? You are offering something as a businessman, How much is it worth to your customer? This thing is going to help you as a business person to understand the value that you bring to the society, the value that you bring to your customer, your value proposition. It is very, very, if you don't even understand that, then you are not even in business. You are just there because everybody is also doing that business. No. In 2022, you need to know exactly what it is that you are dealing with so you can target things specifically. You are not just shooting everywhere. You are not playing the scattergun approach. No. In 2022, you have to be deliberate. You have to be intentional about what you want to achieve. Let us identify your value. So those are the 6 questions as a business owner. Now let's move to someone that has a job. So we're not leaving you out as well. You have a 9-to-5 job, but you do not have a side hustle yet. You need to build a side hustle as well, but yet you do not have it. You need to ask yourself these value questions. Number 1 is, what skills do you currently use to serve your employer at work? Some of you have very, very good skills, research skills, typing skills, analytical skills, mathematical skills, business development skills, building relationship, networking skills. A lot of us have all of these skills. List up to 5, just 5. Just 5 is what I need. Number 2, what specific problem do you currently solve with these skills at your place of work? What problems do you solve with those your skills? If you are very, very good, if you are a very, very good business development person and you know how to build relationships, what problem do you think you solve with the way you build relationship for your company, and you talk to customers, you answer phone calls and you do all of these things, or if you are a customer care rep? What specific problem? Think about it. Don't rush. I told you initially that this thing is a 7-day exercise, but I'm bringing it to you now, and that's why it's important that you are taking notes, because you are not going to finish everything here during this live session. You are going to go back, work on this thing every week, and then after 90 days, I want to listen to your feedback. Number 3, as an employee, what pain are these problems causing for your employer? I need you to identify what are the things that could go wrong if those things are not solved. What are the things that could go wrong if the problems are not solved? Is it that the profit will go down? The company will lose contracts? What are the things that will go wrong? As an employee, I need you to note them down. Number 4, how does your skill or experience help solve those problems or remove the pain? How does your skill or experience help solve those problems or remove the pain? List just 3 ways, just 3. Number 5, how will the company grow or improve after you have solved that problem? When they have used your service, when they have used your skill, or when they have used your experience, how will the company grow? I need you to note that down as well. Number 6, how much is that change worth to your employer? I need you to be specific with amount here now. Number 6, how much is it worth? Number 5 is, how will the company grow? The company will grow by maybe $10 million once I can develop this relationship with this person and we seal this deal. The company will grow by $10 million. So that is how much. That is how the company will grow. But how much is that change worth to your employer? So you can put $10 million, or you can put $1 million, or whatever it is, you can put it there. Now, I need you to also include, why is it worth that much to your customer, to your employer? Why is it worth that much? Why do you think, whatever it is that you are doing, why do you think it is worth that much to your employer? Without it, what will happen to your employer? Can they do without it? Can they not do without it? I need you to think about it. Now, let us go to the visibility. Those are the questions for value. I believe you have taken notes, and I believe it has covered everybody. You have a business. We've talked about the first part. You do not have a business yet. We've talked about the second part. Now, I need us to go to the visibility part, which is, you have identified your value now. You need to make it visible. People need to see it. Because if you add visibility to your value, there's no way your income will not rocket. You have a value within you. You have identified it and you are bringing it out for the world to see. So number one question for the first part is for the people that have a side hustle or a business now again. How exactly will people find out that your product or service exists? I need you to identify that. How will people find out that your product or service exists? Is it through the social media? Is it organic traffic? Is it through paid adverts, collaborations, hosting events? How are we going to find out that your product exists? Number two is your messaging, which is what is your unique selling point? What makes your product or service different from the rest of the people out there? A lot has been said about this as well. Mo mentioned this. JT Oshoke also talked about it. Oge mentioned a lot about this yesterday as well. What is your unique selling point? Why should I come and buy from your business and not someone else? I need you to list 3 ways. Some people, it is because of the relationship that you develop with your customer. You are always there. It is more than a buy and sell relationship. You are always there. You are always calling them. You buy gifts for them at their birthdays. You travel to their events. You connect with their children. Some people, that is your selling point. Even though you sell the same product as every other person, you need to identify these things. Number 3 question as a business owner to determine your visibility is, how will you build trust with your ideal customer? Are you going to give them some free product, free trials, free things? How will you build trust? It is very important. Number 4 is your sales system. How exactly will your customers buy from you? Are there some certain steps that we need to follow before we can buy from you? And number 5 is, how often will you tell people about your product? Every month, every week, every day, every 2 days, every 3 days. How often? I need you to note all of these things down. Now for an employee, I'm over to you now. How will an employee build visibility? I need you to think about it. Number 1 is, what will you do in the next 90 days for your visibility to be noticed and seen more by the right decision makers in your company? What will you do in the next 90 days for your visibility to be noticed more by the right decision makers in your company? I need you to list at least 3. List at least 3. Now, the second question is, how can you communicate your skills, both the hard and soft skills, as well as your experience? How can you communicate it better to the decision makers in your company? List at least 3 ways. List at least 3 ways. Number 3 question is, do you have a formal agreement with your employer on your compensation if you achieve certain improvement or outcome? Do you have a formal or informal agreement with your employer for compensation? If I achieve this amount, this is what I'm going to get. Do you have that agreement? If I can bring a $10 million deal, I'm going to get 5% of it, or I'm going to get 10% of it. Do you have that agreement, either formal or informal? If you do not have it, it is okay. What I need you to do is list 3 to 5 things that you need to become in order for you to be in a position where you can ask for at least 20 to 25% increase in your annual pay. Who do you need to become in order for you to be in a position where you can even be striking deals with your employer? Who do you need to become? Sometimes you need to acquire skills. You need to become someone that brings value to the company. You need to become someone that seals deals. You need to become someone that is in pole position of different transactions. Who do you need to become for you to be in that position where you can negotiate your annual pay? And the last one is, what useful training can you ask your employer to sponsor you so you can develop into someone that can easily earn 20 to 50% increase in your current earnings? List all of these things and then swing into action. Swing into action. I've given you all of the necessary workbook for value, and I've given you the one for visibility. Add all of these things together and swing into actions. For the action part, I just need you to do one thing and one thing only. Write down 3 things that you will do daily, every day, to achieve your desired level of income. Write down 3 things that you will do every single day to achieve your desired level of income. Now, open your calendar and put those things there with daily reminders. Open your calendar, put those things there with daily reminders. Now, back it up with some accountability. Someone needs to keep you accountable. Commit to pay somebody 1,000 naira every day when you fail to do any of those 3 things. Just 1,000 naira is not a lot. Commit to pay somebody 1,000 naira every day when you fail to do any of those things. That is the accountability ingredient part of it. I tell you, by the end of 90 days, your income is bound to rocket. It is who you become during this process, and it is actually not about the outcome. Remember, I mentioned it earlier. There is one only foundational principle of success, which I have discovered, and it is actions have consequences. All actions have consequences. Everybody has talked about a lot of things. We have talked about several things since yesterday. Oludayo has hammered on a lot of things for you today, but you need to back it up with actions, which is why I've given you that workbook. Work on it for the next 90 days. Take those daily actions. And then after 90 days, let us discuss. And I'm very, very sure once you begin to do all of those things, back it up with an accountability partner, because you might grow weary, but you should not grow weary. And that's why you need the accountability partner. Oludayo mentioned you need the discipline, which is why you must do it every day. Develop the successful habits every day. Do this exercise every week in order to reposition where you are. Look at what you are doing, understand your value, be visible with the value, and then practice these habits every day. Build on it every day. The fastest way to success is slowly. The fastest way to success is slowly. That is the only way to build a sustainable, fret-free finance. Thank you very much, and I will see you at the top. Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness. It is fire everywhere. I told them to wear a bulletproof, didn't I? I warned you people, didn't I? Now you were getting the shot. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I wasn't the only one who felt this bullet, punching me left and right and all that. I hope you felt that too. And if you did, let me see the comment section. Let's give them the normal way we do a standing ovation for a wonderful speaker. Now give me that hand clap, the signal for our standing ovation. Come on, let me see the fire. Let me see the comment section blow up. Come on. I told you, don't say I didn't want you to wear a bulletproof. I warned you people. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. They are still dropping the rockets for you because you are making us going to, rocket our income. I got so much value in this session, honestly. They are still dropping the rocket for you. They ain't dropping fire. This time, they are dropping rockets for you. Oh my goodness. That means they got the message. That means, everybody is going to begin to take actions, because actions have what? Consequences. Did you get that? Actions have consequences. Thank you, Ayobami. Oh my goodness. You have been an amazing speaker. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. They are still dropping. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming, people. Is amazing. Thank you so much for giving us from the ports, from the wealth of your knowledge. You are just feeding us. I mean, how awesome. This is a masterclass. This is a masterclass, honestly. Somebody saying, God bless you, Ayobami, for breaking it down into bite-sized pieces. We can follow through with to see our desired results. Exactly. They are saying, wow, they are, dropping different emojis. Thank you so much for, blessing us with what you have. And ladies and gentlemen, that was Ayobami. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
God bless. Thank you. Woo! Oh my goodness. Now I need what do they call them? Honestly, I don't know what they call it, but I think I need a surgery. Come on. Okay, I'm a surgeon. Yeah, I can take care of myself, right? But how about you? The bullets you got, who's gonna treat you? Because I'm not gonna come for you. I will first treat myself, okay? Because I got the bullets too. Did you get the bullets? Oh my goodness. Now, this is amazing. Rocket your income. How to rocket your income. Oh my goodness. Who would have known that, there is a state where you no longer have to worry about money. Did you ever know that? He has dished it out for us. It's one thing to ask questions. You see all those questions he was carefully dropping one by one. Those are called empowering questions. Questions you would ask yourself and you will get the answer. Questions you will ask yourself and you will get actionable answers that will lead you to take actionable steps. Not, questions like, God, why me? Oh my goodness. If you're asking that question, you're on a long thing, right? If you get it, you know it. If you don't get it, forget it. Oh my goodness. Excuse my French, our international audience. If you're watching from outside Nigeria, I believe this is a slang or something in Nigeria that we use. So, but if you get it, kudos. If you don't get it, forget it. Okay. All right. But I hope you got this, what Ayobami, just delivered. And somebody, come on. Who is saying, God, why me? No. You shouldn't be saying that. Okay. Those are not questions. Those are not empowering questions. Like some people, when they come for my one-on-one and all that, one lady was complaining and saying, God, why me? Why me in this situation and all that? And I was like, after asking, what answer did you get? No, you're asking the wrong question. When you ask yourself empowering question, it will lead you to getting good answers. It will lead you to getting results, actionable steps that you will get results. And just when you think that you have had it all, have you met our panelists? Oh my goodness, we're coming. Don't go nowhere, okay? After this break, I am going to bring back. Now, if you have questions, come on, drop it at the comment section because we need to see it. If you have questions, drop it at the comment section right now, right about now. So we're going on a short break, just a very short one. And I just don't want you to disappear. Please don't go nowhere. We're about rounding this up, okay? Don't go nowhere. Did you hear me? I am shouting, Mayday, Mayday. Don't go nowhere, okay? All right. When we come back, I will bring up our panelists. They are in the house, led by Olabukola. She is the moderator, so she is the first person I'll be bringing up here. So don't move a muscle, right?
Get ready to step up and level up in 2022. Step Up Conference 2022 gain strategies for exponential growth in life, business, and career. Speaking, Omoluwa Arewe. Edememe Oladiji Wusu. Edidiong Efyong. Speaking, Adedayo Adetiloye Aderimola Emukporo Damilola Busari.
Hello, everyone. I'm so delighted to be here again. And welcome to the panel session where I'll be talking to two fantastic, phenomenal professionals, Adedayo and Damilola. So I'm just going to go ahead to tell you a little bit about them, and then we'll have them join me in the room. So Adedayo Adetiloye is the founder of Dayo Adetiloye Business Hub, is a doctoral researcher, and is also a business planning and development consultant. So I'm sure you're really looking forward to hearing what he has to say for us. And then Damilola is the founder of the Dami Busari company. She is a lawyer and a communication coach. And Damilola is someone you have seen a couple of times over the since yesterday. Why do I feel like we've been having this conference for a long time? Okay, so she's someone you've seen a couple of times, and you may have been wondering, how does she do it? How is she able to come on camera and just be relaxed and just do her job? So I'll get to ask her a few questions about that, and hopefully you'll be able to get some tips with that. So I'll be expecting my panelists to join me now in the room. Drum roll. Hey, Daya. Nice to see you.
Hi, Ola. Good to
How are
see you. Good to be on this panel with you today.
I'm so happy to be talking to you. I'm delighted to be talking to you. Hey, Dami. How are you?
Hi. Hello, everybody. Good evening from Lagos, Nigeria.
Good evening. Good evening. Okay, and good afternoon from here. It's past 2 here, so good afternoon from Ontario, Canada. So I was saying that, Daniel, I was saying that this is a good chance for people to learn how you do this. You communicate so fluently and so beautifully. So this is a good chance for people to, for us to ask you questions and for you to share some of your secrets. Those secrets, not everything, just a little bit, right? So I'm going to be starting with Damilola. I'm just going to be starting with Damilola. I'm just getting out my questions now. 1 second. We got some questions from people, and we're just going to be sharing those questions. Something is happening here for some reason. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. Yes. So Damilola, the first question is: I am an expert in my field, but I don't know how to establish my thought leadership. So many people who don't know as much as I do are making it. How can I go about establishing my thought leadership through? I think this is a very common question. What do you think?
Okay, so since I'm a communications coach, I'm going to be speaking with you based on my area of expertise. And I'm so glad that you're asking this a few minutes after Ayobami spoke about value and visibility. So it's not enough to be valuable. You're already an expert in your field. You're doing great stuff. But you don't have thought leadership, the visibility arm that will get you, out there to let people see that you have a lot of value to offer the world. You have, things to showcase. So how do you bridge the gap? Talk. Share it. You see, if you don't share your gift with the world, you just keep it under a bushel, you hide it, nobody's going to get to know about you. But I'll say to you that you have to get past yourself and begin to see that you have a lot to offer the world and to bless the world with. So begin to share your knowledge, right? You can decide that in a month, for instance, I'm going to get on this particular platform and I'm going to do videos. Or I'm going to get on that particular platform, LinkedIn, for instance, and I'm going to do articles. That is how you build thought leadership. It's not enough to have all the experience, all the knowledge, and no one knows about you. It's not going to help you, build influence and, of course, get an impact and income. So get out and share. Let us see you. Let us get to know you. Help us get into your head, right? To be able to appreciate the immense value that you carry. Talk to us about your area of expertise. What do you think we want to know about what you do? Answer the questions that we haven't even asked. That way we begin to know about you and we begin to, note you somewhere at the back of our mind that, okay, if I need help with public speaking, oh yeah, Dami is the go-to person. If I need help with my finances, okay, let me talk to Ayo. It's by sharing, and
Yeah.
gradually sharing your knowledge will help you build thought leadership.
Wow, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. And it's so fantastic that you mentioned that in this session because we've been talking a lot about finance, right? So when someone wants to build their thought leadership and they're not sharing, how do you expect people to know, right? Do they live in your mind? Who knows? You live in your house. Every other person is in their own houses. How do they know what you have? People can just look at you and assume, oh, wow, that's such a smart person. You have to share. Thank you so much for that wonderful answer. So I'll be moving on to Daya now. Daya, are you ready for me?
Awesome. I'm
Okay,
ready.
wonderful. So this is my question. The question I have here for you. I run a small catering business, but I've been stuck for some months now. Business has been generally slow. Please, what can I do to kickstart my business again? Oh my God, wow. I'm really tired. That's the question. Wow, that's
Okay.
so heartfelt.
Okay. So, generally, what the person is saying is business is bad. What can I do? And this
Yeah.
is a common thing that happens everywhere when people run the business to a level and they feel like quitting. For our own case, is catering. Another person could be a school business. I've seen a school business. We advise the owner to practically shut down the business. Why? Because it got to a period that the owner could not even pay the rent of the school. All right. So when businesses get to this stage, there are things for you to do. Number one, you as the CEO, you are the driver. You are the one that will determine if the business will shut down or not. You are the one that will move the business forward. You are the one that will solve the problem of that business. And how do you solve this problem of this business? Every business has two pillars. Most of the speakers have also talked about it. The pillar one is create customers. That's pillar one. So what are the activities that will help you to create customers? Because once there is no customer, then there is no money.
Yeah.
And what sustain a business is money that comes through customer. You can get loan, you can get grants, you can get different money from your own savings, but those doesn't sustain a business. What sustain a business is customer money. So how can you generate customer for your business? How can you create customer? The second pillar is how can you keep these customers? Most businesses, people patronize you once, they have bad experience about your business. Maybe the catering, for example, maybe the food is not sweet, the food is not well packaged, maybe the environment is not clean. Maybe one thing or the other is happening to the business, the processes, the packaging, the visibility, so many things about that business might just be what is happening to it. So, what are you doing to keep your customer coming back over and over again? Those are the things that will keep the business. Now, when money start coming in, you now need to start saving. Any business
Wow.
that is not saving is not safe. Let me repeat
Wow.
that again.
Wow. Please repeat it.
Business that is not saving is not safe. Let
So
me
even
tell you
businesses
this
have to save, not just
exactly.
individuals. Wow.
Yes. Let me tell you this. Imagine you have 2 or 3 employees with you, and for 2 months, 3 months, you could not afford their salary. That business, they are going to leave it. So you must have a certain percentage of your money in your business that goes into savings that you are not going to touch, no matter what is going to happen.
Wow.
So we're talking about business savings, and you must separate your own money from the business money. You must separate it. They are not the same thing.
Wow.
Separate it. And let me, as we begin to round up,
Okay.
you, the business owner, you must step up.
Wow.
The business owner must step up. How do you do this? You must read about your business every day. Read about that
Mm.
business every day, read about marketing, read about savings, read financial books, read about how to work with your staff, how to manage your staff, read about your processes, at least under 10 best business books in on catering, for example. There is one of my mentor, before he started his hotel business, he has about 3 hotels now. He ordered for 10 best business, 10 best hotel books, how to run a hotel successfully in the world. He ordered for 10 of it. He read this book for 1 year.
Wow.
Today, no. He has 3 big hotels, one in 2 in Ibadan and one in Abeokuta in Ogun State. So this is what will help you to grow this business. And I tell people, the skill you are developing today is for you. It's not just for the business, because sometimes businesses change. It might not be what you are doing for the next 10 years you will be doing, but the skill remains with you.
Wow, thank
The
you
skill
so much.
remains with you. So once you have this skill, then you'll be able to work on any business,
Thank
grow
you
any
so
business,
much.
build any business. Somebody that is reading about a business every day will be more successful than somebody that is just
True, absolutely.
surface,
Thank you
that
so
just
much,
doing it
Dio.
like that. Thank
Wow,
you.
wow. Thank you so much for that detailed answer. I feel like you took us into a master class. It wasn't like you just answered the question. You took us straight into a master class. And I like how you spoke about the customer, right? There's no business without the customer. I like how you spoke about retention, right? So if every customer coming into your business is a new customer, then something is happening. Something is wrong. When it's not like you're selling something that somebody only uses it once in their lifetime. So your customers must be coming back, right? So I think it makes a lot of sense that you said retention. And I also love that you mentioned saving, as a business owner. I never even really used to think about it in that way, that, oh, as a business owner, then I must save money from the business. In personal finances, I've heard a lot about saving and I know about that, right? So I'm sure a lot of people are just hearing that for the first time. And the other thing that you mentioned, which I really love, is personal development for the business owner. So that's something we must all pay attention to. It's not something to be freestyling, or we have to be deliberate about it. And it's so wonderful that the other speakers have spoken a lot about it in the last, why do I keep saying the last few days, since yesterday, right? So thank you so much for bringing for bringing that into perspective. Thank you. So Damilola, I'm back to you now. And this second question is so wonderful because it's very related to your first question. I feel like your first question, your answer had left us wanting more. Like there's more to still learn, right? So it's wonderful that you're getting this question now. So this is the question. It says, I'd really like to be sharing my knowledge on social media, and I'm so scared. And this is not me making fun of anyone. I'm so sorry. And it's because it's a general challenge, right? And I'm so scared of showing my face. How can I overcome this fear? When you were answering the first question, I wanted to say, this is your question that we should be showing our face, we should be doing video. It's not easy. So please just take us deep
So
into that.
let me start with advantages, right? So if you look at social media, you know that we must run businesses online. We must use tech to drive our business solutions, right? So I know this question is most likely from an entrepreneur, but even if you're a career person, 9 to 5, and you want to establish your thought leadership on social media, every social media platform right now, video content, hey, it gets crazy, crazy, crazy traction. You have to do little or nothing for video content to have a lot of views. On Instagram, for instance, if you're doing reels, just leave it. Get one of the top songs, put your content on it. In no days, you see thousands of views on your video, and that is visibility for you. So you want to do this, but your chest is doing kickle, kickle, kickle. Every time you press the record button on your camera, right? Let me just give you a few tips. Because as much as I love now to be in front of the camera, I haven't always been this way as well. So I've had an evolution process that I now teach to people and coach people on how to go about. First, understand your why. If your why is not strong enough, every little excuse will be good enough. So why do you really understand? Why do you really want to get on videos, put yourself out there? Why? If your why is not strong enough, your fear will hold you back. If your why is not strong enough, people giving you negative comments, you had fear, you were camera shy, you eventually put something out, and then someone gives you feedback that is not too palatable, you will get scared and you're like, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. But if your why is strong enough, if you have a goal, right, that you're chasing after, other things will pale in comparison. Number two, understand that a lot of times when people are camera shy, it's from your mind. What is it about that camera that is making you afraid? Right? It's mental. It really is just in your mind. Every form of fear is in your mind, if we're going to be honest and take it down to the root. So if you look at that camera and you imagine that you're talking to someone that already loves you, that already accepts you, a spouse or a dear friend, for instance, you're going to have it easy coming up to have that conversation. So imagine the other person on the side of the camera being someone that you're chumming with, someone that is already a friend, and you're just talking to that person. Once you paint that picture in your mind, it becomes easier to, hit the record button and say, you know what, I'm doing a video today. I'm going to put out this content, right? Another thing I like to say to people that are camera shy is, you can't always be perfect. Like, who are you kidding? A lot of times, camera shyness comes from the fact that, I want to have it 100%. My diction, my this, bam. Everybody gets better day after day. So allow yourself make mistakes. It's not going to be the end of the world. Give yourself grace. Give yourself room to grow. I started being on camera in 2013, right? I go back, I look at those videos, and it's funny to watch. It's funny to watch because, that's almost 10 years now that I've, been interacting with camera, live TV, and the likes. And I'm like, girl, you've grown.
Absolutely.
So if I didn't start, right, there'll be nothing to look back on and measure my journey of growth. And the more you look back and you see, I did this and I'm better now, you are boosting your confidence to go out there again and be in front of the camera. So if you want to stop being camera shy and you don't press that record button, you're going to be camera shy forever. Because the minute you do something good, you give yourself permission to do something better.
Absolutely.
Right?
Wow.
So, it's all in your mind, really. Understand these things. Why am I doing this? Okay, let me imagine that there's someone there that is cheering me on, and I'm having a conversation with that person when I hit the record button. Lastly, I will not always be perfect, but I am showing up all the same, and that's very important.
Wow, Damilola, you have, in fact, this is such a wonderful response. Like, I really love how you spoke about changing how you look at, the video process. Like, look at it like you're talking to someone who loves you, who is smiling at you, right? Who is cheering you on. Thank you so much for that. And I feel like that's going to be like a light bulb moment for a lot of people here. So if you really loves that answer, please give Damilola some love. Thank you so much, Damilola, for that answer. That was wonderful. Thank you. So I'm back to you now, Dayo. And this is the second question. It's a very straightforward. The person didn't say much. It just says here that, how can I access grant opportunities for my business? And I love this question because it's still related to finance, right?
All right, awesome. Okay, so I'll just give it to us in a very brief format because this particular question, like you said, is a master class. All right, a lot of people have been hearing grants. Is it true? Free money? Is it true? Okay, and by the time I got to know about assessing grants, I just have this abundance mindset, like the first speaker, Oludayo said, that is possible. People that are receiving this money, they don't have two heads. So why can't I and just plug into it? So currently, Tony Elumelu Foundation grant is ongoing, 5,000 US dollars. People can access this grant by just going to their website and applying, just fill the form, are good to go. Things that is going to
It looks like Dio is freezing. Dami, can you hear Dio, or is it freezing to you too?
No, he's out. I really hope that he gets back in because this is very important. We must be able to
Such
scale our
vital
businesses.
information. Yeah, such vital information. Oh my God, I can't believe we lost Dio. Wow. Let's hope
I
he's
think
able
he's
to
trying
get
to
back.
get back in.
Yes, yes.
I really, really hope so.
Wow. Dio, can you hear us? We can't see you yet. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. We lost Dio. Oh my God. This is so sad. This is so sad. Dio. We lost him. We lost him. Wow. Okay, let's see if he's able to come back. Because I'm sure that his answer was already I was already on the edge of my seat. So he's
Waiting to
trying
hear
to
what he
come
has
back.
to say.
Yes. He's trying to come back, but it looks like oh wow. Okay, so we'll have to just keep going. We'll have to just keep going. Okay,
But you know
Dio, if you're
something,
able to go ahead, Dami.
okay, something I would like to chip in as
Okay.
regards grants is that right now there are a lot of grant opportunities, and if you notice, most times they tell you to do video pitches.
Yeah.
You have a lot of them online now that they say do a pitch video, right, and then submit it to enter for the opportunity to win the grant. So most times when I see that and someone says, "Oh, Dami, I need to do this," I'm camera shy. I give them those camera shy tips first, like, guys, you know what? You know your why. You know how much is at stake. So get over that.
As in, move on,
But having
right?
gotten over that, one of the things I say to them is go behind the scenes in your production process. If you have to do a video to showcase your business, especially to win a grant now, I say go behind the scenes. If you have a factory, take us through your process. It helps us connect with you and see the work you put in.
Absolutely.
To ensure that your business is a success. And it depends on the kind of business you do. It could be that you're a coach, you're rendering services, or that you actually have products. So if you have products, I say take us behind the scenes. Let's see your production process. If you're a coach now and what you do is a service, most times you would also be taking courses, you want to upgrade yourself. Let us see when you're going back to school to be able to serve your clients better.
True. Thank you
So
so
let's
much,
see your
Dami.
behind the scenes.
Wow.
Behind the scenes is a great thing that you must put in your grant video pitches.
Yes, it can also help you
that
connect.
this person is a person of value, is putting in the work, and really wants to upgrade with this. So I say to people, "Oh, bring us behind the scenes, connect with us."
True.
Yes,
and something else I'd like to
essence,
say.
really. It helps you connect. And then secondly, don't just take us behind the scenes and say, "See my factory, come back, see my face." Okay.
Yeah, there's something else I like to say. That's people. So a lot of times I've noticed that some of the things you need to provide when you want to apply for a grant. Yeah, I think we're having some delay. Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. So I was saying that some of the things you need to provide when you want to apply for a grant are things that you ought to have started working on like years before. So I usually tell business owners, put your books in order, put your business in order. You cannot just expect that you want to apply for a grant today. So if they're asking if your business is registered, remember what Mo was saying yesterday, that do you have your CAC registration? Do you have your international passport? Do you have some documents that are mandatory for your business? Get everything in order. Have you joined the right associations? Have you registered your business with the right associations? Just do what you need to do. And then, do you have a business account? Do you have your stock keeping practices, your processes, your structure, your procedures, your policies? Do you have all of these things in order? Because I've seen that, maybe because right now I'm in Canada, but I think this would apply in most parts of the world, right? So people would want to see that you're not going to waste their money. Oh, welcome back, Dio.
Yay! Hi, Dio. Glad to have you back.
Thank
you. Wow, I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. So you were talking about the Tony Elumelu grant, and maybe you were going to share something about the process. If you could just quickly round that up for us.
Okay, so if you need a guide on it, just go on YouTube. You can Google my name, Dayo Adesiloye. We've done a video that can guide you through the process. Then there is a particular grant that if you are in the agri space, that you can also apply for. It's an agri export packaging process. So you can go to my website to get that information, www.dayadisloye.com. You will see that how to apply there. But generally, what I would just say is that believe you can win. That is key. If you go there with the mindset that you cannot win these things, even when you meet with people and they say they've been trying for the past 7 years, they have not been able to access the grants, that should not be your focus. Your focus should be that are people winning this thing, then I can win. And another thing is that don't try to do too many, some people, because there is an agri grant, they will say, today I'm doing agri. Tomorrow, it's fashion designing I'm doing. Next tomorrow, okay, solar energy people are giving grants now. So they just keep moving around. It doesn't work that way. I remember when I applied for Tony Elumelu grant, the first time I applied, they didn't pick me. But I didn't change my business idea. I didn't change the industry I'm playing in. I didn't change the industry. The second time I applied, I was selected.
Wow.
So I used to tell people, which business will you do in the next 10 years? Just do one thing in the next 10 years. And it is that one thing you should be using to access all the grants that will come to you. All right, so you need to really sit down. Is it agri I want to do for the next 10 years? Is it communication? Is it fashion designing? Just pick one thing. Be building it. Because one thing people don't do is that they don't leverage on the number of years that they have been doing that business. Like what I'm into now, I've been doing it for the past 8 years. So I've built portfolios, I've built profiles. Anywhere I appear, people want to talk to me. Why? Because I have experience. So jumping from one thing or the other, you will not be able to gather the experience you need to be the expert and to be at the top of your industry. And that's the reason why for this conference, we have to step up. Don't be hopping around different industries. Step up, stay in your game, and be the leader in that field and in that industry.
Wow.
So that would be the add to it. I know you have helped us with some information like formalization of your business, documentation, and things like that. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much, Dayo. Thank you. That was a fantastic response. We've really enjoyed the wealth of your experience. We wish we could have you for longer. Thank you so much. Thank you to my panelists. You guys are wonderful. I really, really do admire your work. And it's wonderful to have been chatting with you here. I think I'm left here with Dami, and I'm just gonna be saying, I think we've come to the end of the program actually. So thank you so much everyone for listening to us, and it's bye for now. Welcome back again.
Kisses, I am blowing kisses. Like, you people are amazing for holding it down. Thank you so much. Doing it over and over again. Amazing. I mean, I don't need to tell the people at the comment section right now to do the normal thing you are expected to do. Yes, we need a standing ovation for our panelists, for our moderator. Oh my goodness, they have been amazing.
Thank you.
Yes. I want to read the comments. Yes. They are washing hands for you people. Oh, oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Ola. Thank you.
Bye.
Dami, thank you so much for holding this down once again. Thank you so much. So just when you think right now that everything, you have seen it all. Now, before you move, we are about to end this whole session. But did you hear, what Dayo said? I mean, you should follow that guy. on Instagram. Like, I'm gonna hold his leg and trousers. I need money. I need that grant. I need, oh my goodness. See, all the things you are hearing here, all the things you are seeing here is something that you were meant to pay for. If you go to these amazing coaches and consultants and professionals, you will pay through your nose to meet them. You are getting all this for free. I can't believe that. I mean, I have to go talk to my mentor, Jiwi Tewe. I mean, why should this be free? We're supposed to be charging $1,000 for this, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Yes. I'm calm. All right. So we're about to end this session, the second session of day 2. How amazing. I want to ask you one question. Have you clicked on the subscribe button? Do it now. If you have not clicked on the subscribe button, do it right now. And I want to ask you again, how many people did you share the link to? The conference is not over. This is the Step Up conference. Somebody is saying, okay, calm down. Yes. I have calmed down. Don't worry. I know the people I'm going to pull their trousers. I know the people I'm going to hold their skirts and all that. I am coming for you all because what? Every day we'll learn. Don't ever think that you know it all. You have to be, with the learning spirit, okay? Everything right here, if you say you knew everything all those people are saying, I mean, why lie to yourself? You don't know it all. And this is why we are learning. Can you imagine that? It has been an amazing experience. How many hours now? Almost 2 hours. Yes, we have been here learning. And those who missed, why not invite them tomorrow to join us? Because what? Wait, I am going to tell you something. But let me, allow Dami, the wonderful lady, the wonderful lawyer, to, announce this first, and then I will come to you. But before I bring Dami, oh my goodness, let's just take a break. Is this not so, too much to swallow, and all that? I know you have been swallowing a lot. Yes. Yesterday, I remember giving you tablets to swallow. And today you have swallowed more. You have swallowed Rocket Queen. Yes. You have swallowed from... what's her name? You have swallowed from Oludayo, Abundant Queen. Yes, did you swallow that? I mean, I drank it with water, Abundant Queen, and you also swallowed Rocket Queen from Ayobami. And the panelists, oh my goodness, they brought it down. I don't even know the combination I'm gonna give that. Whether it's Damiola Queen or something like that, something like that. Come on. It's been amazing. Now, let's go on a short break. And when we are back, we will meet Dayo to take this announcement for us.
Get ready to step up and level up in 2022. Step Up Conference 2022. Gain strategies for exponential growth in life, business, and career.
You're welcome back, and I'm so glad that we've had a great time today. It's been double dose of fun. Day 2 has come to an end, and I'm so glad that you stayed with us all through our morning session and our evening session. Now we've had day 1, and day 2 gone by again. Day 3, our grand finale is tomorrow. If you're excited, let me just see you put a drum roll emoji in the comment section. It's day 3 and we are ending with a bang, right? Tomorrow, there's a lot to look forward to. We have the honor of receiving our mentor, Jimmy Tewe, who we like to call the Professor JT. He's going to be speaking to us tomorrow, and trust me, you do not want to miss his session. We also have 2 amazing speakers that are going to speak to us from their wealth of knowledge. We have a maker, play a maker, fire a maker, Ebeniro. Tomorrow he'll be speaking to us on personal branding and how that can help you birth exponential results. Guys, 2022 is going to be lit and you have to get yourself together for that to happen. So you don't want to miss one part of Emeka's session tomorrow. Also, we have Andrea Ekpeyong. Andrea is popularly known as the marriage nurturer. So you know that you mustn't only succeed in business, in career, your relationships must also flourish. Andrea is going to be speaking to us tomorrow on the business of marriage. I didn't know marriage was business, guys. I've heard marriage is a lot of things, but apparently marriage is business too. So Andrea is going to be breaking that down for us tomorrow. As usual, we have another carefully curated panel session for you tomorrow. It's our last panel session, and our moderator will be Coach BSO. We have Adebike Adenuga, the handwriting doctor. She will be a panelist tomorrow. We also have Ikeoluwa Akoo and Cynthia Oye Insang, the business doctor, all panelists for tomorrow. So, if you've not told your friends yet, I don't know, I would ask, what kind of a friend are you? Please, it's not too late to get them to sign up. www.stepupconference.xyz. Get them to sign up, get them to join us tomorrow, 7 p.m. West African time, and we are going to take off. Please do well to follow us on our social media platforms. On Instagram, we are at jt.psnp. Lastly, all these gems we've been getting since morning, please share it on your social media. Use the hashtag StepUpConference2022. Whether it was Andrea whether it was Edemebe that said something, it was Oge that said something, it was Oludayo, whoever said something and it hit home today, please ensure you share it, because other people need to hear what you have heard in the last 48 hours that has already kickstarted your transformation journey. So guys, you have no reason to miss out on tomorrow's program. I hope to see you there. We are all ready to receive you tomorrow. I'm going to hand you over to Oge now as she wishes you a pleasant night rest. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dami. Thank you so much, Dami Busari. Why do I love pronouncing your name? I don't know why, but I love the way it sounds. Dami Love Busari. Oh my goodness. I think somebody has to adopt, part of that name very soon. We're gonna steal part of that name.
It's gonna be a worldwide name.
Thank you so much. You've been amazing.
Thank you.
You had all the announcements, people. Drop some love for Dami. Drop some love before she goes. Drop some love for her. She has been an amazing. Someone says, thank you so much to all the speakers. This is so impactful. Yes, 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 we know. And I hope when you go home, you don't just become someone who hears from here and it goes out from there. And, make sure you practice. Make sure you take actionable steps. They are dropping love for you, Dami. They are loving this. They are dropping the hearts for you, heart emoji. Okay, thank you, Dami. Thank you so much for doing this for us. Thank you, and we hope to see you tomorrow. Okay, people. Yes, yes, yes. It is another wonderful day. We are about closing this very conference, Step Up Conference 2022. Oh my goodness. If you can feel the heat, I know I've been dumping my face, for like God knows when, how many times right now, is because they are bringing the heat. Is because they are bringing the rockets that is piercing our soul. Boom, boom, boom. And the gunshots and all that. I mean, if you haven't learned anything, where have you been? Did you just join us? You have missed a lot. Why? Make sure you are here early tomorrow. Hey, because tomorrow, I don't want to say it. Tomorrow, you are going to see the likes of Jimmy Tewe. Oh my goodness. You're supposed to be having ghost pimples whenever that name is mentioned. tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Let me reserve all the comments till I see you by 7 p.m. sharp, and make sure you don't be late, okay? Make sure you click on the subscribe button, subscribe to Jimmy Tewe YouTube channel, and follow us on our Instagram handle, JT_PSMP, right? Follow us on the social media so that you don't miss out on anything, right? Yes, that's it there, JT.PSMP, so that you don't miss out on anything, right? And guess what? Make sure you share the link so that people can join. I keep saying this. Why are you stingy with information? It's being given out to you here free. The simple thing required for you to do is just to share it out. Share that, let people come and learn, okay? Before we put a fee on this, right? Now is www.stepupconference.xyz. I remain your humble host, okay, Stephanie Shacks Ikoro. You can call me the content surgeon. And from here, from the studio, it is a good night, or good afternoon, depending on where you are joining from, or good morning. Thank you so much, and remain blessed. Thank you. Ciao, everybody. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Blowing kisses. Be here tomorrow, okay? Thank you so much.
Get ready to step up and level up in 2022. Step Up Conference 2022. Gain strategies for exponential growth in life, business, and career.